So, Who Are You Really podcast. It's your boy E. Jones. We are on part 2 of the first episode. And there's a lot of things that have happened and transpired since the filming of episode 1, part 2. So, we're going to go back and just check out a couple things before we go into part 2 with George Rivera and just check out all the events that have taken place that he's putting on the past year leading up to part 2. So let's check that out, and then we'll get into part 2, George Rivera, episode 1, Who Are You Really podcast.
Hey, don't forget about that body.
Oh, I felt good. I felt a little emotional doing it for like a couple hits, but I should be more relaxed. But it's all good. It is what it is. We still working.
All right, so who's your plan?
All right, protect yourself, protect yourself. Oh, there they go. Oh, whoa.
Check it out, check it out.
Department of Professional and Occupational WarTime Fitness. We're in the WarTime Fitness gym. Alright, here we are. Who are you really? We are family, man. It's been about 2 months. We are family here in the ring, like we've been trying to get in the ring for a while. We're going to talk about all that and more, you know what I'm saying? But make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, subscribe to the YouTube page. That's the Who Are You Really page. And you know, we're only heating up, man, you know. So let's get right into it, man. This is part 2. Part 2, y'all. Part 2 of my guy, man. You know, George Rivera. You know what I mean? Wartime. Yeah. It's really wartime right now. Yeah, man. It's really wartime. So, man, a lot has happened. A lot has happened since the last time we did this. We had the event at Monticello.
Yes.
We had that. So let's talk about that a little bit, man. You know.
Great event. We had a lot of great pros on the card. As you saw, I participated in that. 47 Young, let's get it. I'm gonna do one more probably like in September. We had a lot of great fighters, Money Mill, Elijah, fighters from Richmond. It was just a great event. And again, I tell you all the time, you've never been to a boxing event, it's way different live.
It is way different live, man. Money Man, that's my guy. I can't wait to see him again, George. Can't wait to see him again.
Yes.
But the whole event was dope, man. So then you followed that up again. Y'all had another event, but that wasn't. Was that boxing?
No, it was Unite the Ville, a basketball event for mental health. You know, with the tragic situation that happened in the Crozet area. So mental health is real, and that's why I tell people a lot of times, like, boxing is therapeutic. It's more than just throwing punches. You know, got a lot of mental attributes with boxing, and one of them is getting you mentally stronger, just as well as physically stronger. So yes, that was a big event that we did at Unite the Ville, and it was great. And I'm gonna tell you, we beat them. I had all these kids, the young adults and kids talking about the team that we was playing against for the street ballers, because they had Hezzy the guard, all types of them.
They have a nice little squad. They have a nice little squad.
What did we do? We put on a show. I'm trying to tell you, we got talent out in our area. Bunnies dropped probably like about 30.
Shout out to Bunny.
Yo.
He definitely gonna be on the podcast.
Yeah, yo, shut them down. Adam, we had Damo, we had Q, We had Logan out there, Frank Nitty was out there. We had a squad and we beat them, man. It was a dope event, but more importantly, there was a lot of resources for, you know, youth as well as adults to get out there and get the help that they need for mental health. Because mental health, like I said, is real out there. So it was a much needed event out in our area.
Okay. So before we get into everything, there's so much to talk about with
Yes.
time.
Yes.
We are in, this is a dope atmosphere you got here, brother.
Yes.
I want to commend you.
Thank you.
Hey man, this is hard work, dedication, man.
Thank you.
So tell us about, you know what I mean, the movement here, the process, the whole layout, and the design and what went into that.
So, as you know, when my sister passed away, we had a conversation a week before coaching, get back into boxing and everything, and helping like the youth and everything, because I've been coaching for over 20 plus years. So I gave him my word. We was over at next to the Player Zone on River Road, and things happen for a reason. God in the universe, it was meant for us to, you know, do this interview here. You see the energy, the atmosphere, it got, you know, it's real and authentic. And as you see right here behind behind us, I got our guardian angels, I got my, you know, my baby sister, my pops, you know what I'm saying, family members, my aunt Sue who passed away recently, and you know this is crazy because this is within the last 5 years. Between family and friends and
all these things.
Yes. That's why it was my 47th birthday the other day. My mom said something to me, and then, you know, it stuck with me. Man, life's a gift. You gotta open it up and enjoy it. That's 5 years, and it was so many. The gentleman was like, he couldn't even put everybody's names on there. So that's why I said, man, you live life, man, live it to the fullest. And that's why we're here doing this. Hey, we're gonna live life to the fullest.
So we're in a ring.
Yes.
We're in a ring. You know, I know the last time we talked, you said you might go at it one more time.
Yes.
Is that still possible?
Oh yeah, it's possible.
It's possible. You still got something in the tank.
Yeah.
47.
47 young in my prime. Let's get it.
47. Okay.
Let's get it.
Hey. So we got some events coming up.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And we'll talk about them in a little bit. But first, because we talked about in part one about a lot of different things as far as boxing. We got on the Southpaw a little bit and here and there and this and that. But what we started to talk about was legendary boxing matches. Since we're in a ring, you know what I mean? A couple questions I want to ask. Who is your all-time favorite?
Sugar Ray Robinson.
Sugar Ray Robinson.
My favorite fighter of all time.
Not Leonard.
Sugar Ray Robinson, the greatest ever.
Not Leonard.
And I just found out today, which my second favorite fighter is Muhammad Ali, and I just found out today from another fighter that that was Ali's favorite fighter, Sugar Ray Robinson.
Sugar Ray Robinson.
Old school boxing. He's the GOAT. He's the one who, you know, my style. I watched him a lot, read up a lot on him. He's not my favorite fighter, me personally, Sugar Ray Robinson. To the new fighters, look up Sugar Ray Robinson, the greatest of all time. I'm telling you, you're gonna learn so much from that man.
Okay, so what makes him your favorite fighter? You know what I mean? Because as we talk to the people, what does he do? Because I mean, I just said Sugar Ray Leonard, who was like
top five.
Sugar Ray was
top
like
five.
Different. But what was Leonard? Because a lot of, especially the young, you know, you got a lot of youth, you know,
Yes.
they probably don't know.
So Sugar Ray Robinson, the greatest of ever, his own style, his own, staying on his tippy toes, mastered the jab. The greatest weapon in boxing is the jab. His head movement was crazy, kept it out of the center, used his footwork, set up traps. I don't think he never lost an amateur fight. I think he had over like 180 some amateur fights with like 140 knockouts. And back then, they were doing 18, 24 rounds. And he was fighting like 2, 3, 4 times a month. So in his record, like I said, he won like, I think it was like 3 different weight classes. He was welterweight. I think he went all the way up to light heavyweight. One of them was the greatest. His style, his swag, everything. And he was from Harlem.
Harlem games. Typical. Harlem gonna stick with Harlem. That's one. Harlem gonna stick with Harlem. But so that was the era of Rocky Marciano, right? Or that was a little later.
I think it's a little later.
So they didn't fight, you know?
No. Rocky was.
So who was in Robinson's era?
So many fighters.
Notable. Some of the notable fighters.
They don't know.
Yeah.
Like, and it was, and then back then, the competition level was way different. Yes, way different.
So, all time best fight you ever witnessed live in person on a couch.
Best fight ever that I seen, like, that was like live. That
I mean,
like,
whatever. Whether it was on the couch, whether it was the best fight ever you've seen.
part of the Diego Corrales. Yeah.
Which one though?
One on Castillo.
That was the good one. He kept getting back up.
Yeah, and he knocked him out. That one like stuck with me. Like, I remember that because he was out. He was done. And his mouthpiece, came back out, and he came back, and he caught him with that hook, put him to sleep. That was a good fight. Arturo Gotti and Mickey Ward. Oh my God, that was a real good one.
Who was that featherweight? Was it I think it was Gotti, but he was going against
Mickey Ward.
Was it Mickey Ward? Because that weight class he had a lot.
Yes.
We're not going to send you.
Yeah. Always happening.
When it's gonna piss me off. It was what was his name? He was like a pretty boy, but and then the other one was I'm gonna remember.
You'll get it.
But
so many great fights.
So there's a lot of fighters from New York. Who's your favorite?
Sugar Ray Robinson, Mike Tyson, and Hector Camacho.
Hector was from New York.
Yep. From Harlem.
Oh, you said because you boxed his son, Camacho Jr.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It was pretty dope. So who right now, besides all of your fighters that you got right now that you're looking at, that you know that's on a come up, that you can see that?
All of them. We're on a mission. I'm telling you, we're on a mission.
Well, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about who you see like professionally right now. Because we'll get to them. But professionally right now, who do you think that can really take the reins of not the greatest of all time, but in the era right now? Because we got Tank, we got Crawford. He's that old school. Nobody want to fight him. I think he's about to fight Canelo. Crawford is one of those fighters you could put in any era. And matter of fact, that's my dad's favorite fighter too. Pops was Terrence Crawford. He's been talking about Terrence Crawford for years. But Terrence Crawford, Andre Ward, but Andre Ward not fighting. We're talking about this generation. Who else besides Crawford that's really like Canelo? I mean, but he's on his way out. Still getting quality fight stuff,
right?
Which is wild.
Definitely Crawford. I say Crawford right now. And then you got the young guys like from Norfolk that's coming up, like Keyshawn Davis, Tank, Shakur Stevenson, which a lot of people.
We was arguing part one of the Who Are You Really podcast about Shakur.
Shakur Stevenson's out here. We got the Gary Russells out here. We got the I can't even definitely don't forget my guy.
Is Shakur really like that? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Is Shakur really like that? Is he really like that?
Yes. And we got the Keyshawn Davises out here too.
We're gonna talk about that.
Shout out to
Make sure you subscribe, like, and share to the Who Are You Really podcast page. It's only heating up from here. Now let's get back to the episode.
He's technique and styles make fights.
Styles does make fights, but he was
boxing to
invited.
hit. The job to get hit.
Who is
hit
fighting right now?
Right. He needs to fight. He needs to show. He gonna step up. But that's what I like. The old school with like the Sugar Ray Robinson, the Sugar Ray Leonard. Everybody fought each other. Ali, George Foreman, like everybody fought each other. Like this now, I'm learning. There's a lot of games, politics, and all that stuff. So that's why I want to bring like that old school mentality back in our area. because our guys our team, we gonna fight anybody. We gonna make sure.
Segue into it. So,
Yes.
so how you're training your fighters?
More pro style.
More pro style, more of old school, or are you mixing a little bit of the new?
Business wise, when they get pro, I'm gonna do a little bit of, you know what I mean, like, but we gonna be old school, like, we gonna be old school, like, you know, they always say it's always like a circle, you know what I'm saying? It goes back to the classic, and we're gonna bring them classics back, because I'm gonna be honest with you, there's too many great fighters out there that's not fighting each other now, and the only ones that's hurting is the fans, to be honest with you, and boxing shouldn't be that way. Like, the best should fight the best. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Politics. How do we get the politics out of
money, man? Money.
And it's big money.
And the fighters, I get it, they deserve it, but it's enough money where they can fight each other. That's why I like the heavyweight dude, Tyson Fury, because he fights all
like Tyson don't back down.
That's what I like. He's that
Tyson
old
does
school.
fight.
Everybody that is up there, he wants them. I respect that. Same thing with what's the kid? It ain't even about the record. What's the kid? The new kid from Norfolk, Keyshawn Davis. He want to fight. He want to fight the best. He don't care about none of that. He ain't worried about his record. He ain't worried about looking good, looking pretty. He want the best right now. I like that. He got that grit. Yeah. Same thing with what's the kid from Philly? Boots. Boots trying to get fights. But he's like Terrence Crawford. Nobody want to fight him right now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to take that L. You know, you take that L, you don't get that big money fight.
I wouldn't say that.
I mean, unless you know what's happening now, unless you got a big name that can carry you like a tank, like Crawford or something like that. These cats coming up, well, Keyshawn, I mean, he could probably lose a fight. But all the rest of them, if they lose a fight, they're not down to ground zero, but you know what I mean, they're kind of struggling to get back, and then
into that. Mayweather turned the whole game.
So what is it with the fighters that once they get to a point where they make the money, they like, hey,
Mayweather
fought everybody. Who else was there for him to fight? He fought everybody. He just controlled the narrative of how he was getting paid.
Yep. And that shout out to his team, shout out to his dad, shout out to his uncle. They moved him the right way where he didn't have to fight the people in their prime. So I give him respect on that, but now all the fighters is doing that. Then you get in a situation like Tank ready to get out the door, you know what I'm saying? But then there's so many good fights that he could have been done, you know what I'm saying? So
I mean, say what? He 30?
He 30 son. He already said he about to, retire, take care of his family. So I mean, much respect to him. Tank been doing this since he was a kid.
But yes, but fighting elite fighters, has he been still doing that since he was a kid?
Yes, during the amateur circuit. That's why the amateur and I'm gonna give you some information because I got a lot of people that wants to just go pro. Coach, I could go pro. The more amateur experience you get, the better your pro career can be. Amateur is very important because you can see different styles. You can learn the game, prepare yourself. That's another thing. Everybody's looking at the Jake Paul, YouTube. He had a great team around him, and he was in real boxing gyms. They was training him.
He was. I mean, that's one thing I can say. He actually was putting in work.
Correct.
He wasn't just like, he was actually training hours and hours and hours a day.
And then he's fighting, like guys that's not really boxers or like MMA fighters or just big names, you know what I'm saying? So he navigated, he got paid. Now everybody thinks it's that easy. Boxing is an art. I'm telling you right now, it's not that easy as it look. This is an art, and you want to end up getting hurt if you don't do it the right way. And they gonna see, because we gonna do an event in Charlottesville. So
here we go, another event.
Because I got a lot of people hitting me up on messages saying that they want to box and they really want to do it. And we're going to give the people what they want. So
let's just hope that everyone follows through with what they say.
Correct. That part.
Only one can hope. It's summertime. Hey, is it going to be awesome?
Yes.
There we go. Here we go.
Back at
Summertime,
the
baby.
BMW building. Let's
We'll
get
be
it.
back out there on the field,
Yes.
baby.
Yes.
Get the lights out there. It's gonna be official like Ruffles and Whistles.
Yes.
So cardio. How do you train your fight? Because I've been around, you know, and I see like, and I know this is professional, but they go on mile runs daily, you know, weekly, you know.
Right.
How do you train your fighters for cardio?
I push them. I do certain drills in here that get your cardio to a whole different level.
Gotcha.
Our fighters, only one event, 2 of our fighters got tired. Other than that, never got tired. We gonna put that work in. And I got certain drills that I do that's gonna help with their cardio. And that's why I tell everybody, boxing is more than just throwing punches. This is gonna help you with basketball, football, baseball, any sport you do. Boxing will help you because it's gonna get your cardio to a whole different level. Your hand-eye coordination, your reflexes, way quicker. All the kids that I'm coaching now with boxing, whatever sport they do, basketball, football, they're on a whole different level. So, and that's another thing. You don't have to compete if you come over here. If you just want to work out, get your, you know what I'm saying, get your body right, we here. Especially with the youth, because at that age, it'll help them out, especially like when they get to that high school level and stuff like that.
You know, so what things are you doing? What approaches are you taking to better bring attention to the youth, to bring them into this type of sport more? Because you know, this basketball, football, occasional baseball,
Right.
boxing is like, I'll fight. I'll fight you in the street, but you know what I'm saying?
Right. So, like with the youth, because we deal with a lot of misunderstood youth, because again, like I told you, me and my brother was that misunderstood youth. So, and then we had labels, and like when we was coming up, you know, we had to learn the hard way. And that's why when I work with the youth and I talk to the youth, mentor the youth, I've been down there, I understand you, I know how you think because I was there also. And boxing helped me tremendously, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't have like what we, you know, our program, what we do now. Our program is different from any other program. There's no program like what we got here at WarTime Fitness. I go to the schools, I get them tutors from UVA, which we got the Connect from the Buck Squad. They hooked us up with the UVA Connect. Yeah. And I got tutors for them Tuesday, Thursdays. So they report cards, I mean, literally go from F's to B's and C's, and then we work our way up to A's. And all it is confidence, because boxing teach you discipline, accountability, teach you confidence, and it teach you self-love. There's a lot of people, they don't have that confidence in themselves. So we bring all that out. And if people's getting bullied, we bring that self-confidence up so they can take up for themselves and don't worry about trying to be in the in crowd, because we leaders out here. So we big on teaching leaders and bosses.
Okay. As y'all can see, we are literally doing an interview while training is going on. That's why you hear the music. It's lit. So it's been a lot. It's right, man. A lot is going on. What is the feedback that you're getting from family? Your hard work and everything that you've accomplished so far, whatever. How do they feel? I mean, I know they're happy.
Yeah, they love what me and my brother's doing now.
Shout out to girl.
Yeah, is he doing his thing right now?
Man.
Yeah, barbershop, jack, music, actor, all that, jack of all trades, master at none. But you know, he talented. But we get a lot of, you know, like basically like the feedback we get is positive, because again, me and my brother was misunderstood. Back when we was coming up, they didn't even like when me and my brother was together. So there's so many stories that my family could tell you about me and my brother coming up. There's a whole movie they could do. But now that we're doing a lot of positive things, like they loving it, they supporting it. So that's one thing about my family. We stick together and we support each other. Like right now, if I don't see him in 2-3 years, I see him tomorrow. It's like a day was never missed. You know, our family close. It's very close actually. So they love what me and my brother's doing. Big time. Yes.
So, what can we expect this summer besides the event that you said, you know, between your fighters, or you train your fighters to be in any boxing events outside of boxing?
Yes. So right now we're getting ready we got an event up in August that we're gonna do. I think it's like in Flint, Michigan.
Flint?
Yes. It's a national tournament. We're gonna put them up in that. Athena, she just won a belt, and we had matter of fact, the young lady, she's a world champion at 154. She wants us to come to a gym to train with Boots and all of them. And then I'm working with Scarface, which you met Scarface.
Shout out Scarface.
Yes, and Luck. Yup, and Luck, my guy Luck. They just came back from Dubai. His young fighter just won a belt out there. So we gonna be partnering up with all different boxing gyms and entities to bring that to our area. And like I told you before, we got so much talent in this area. I promise you, we're gonna bring world champions out of this gym right here. It's gonna take us around the world and the universe, and we're gonna bring it to us.
Yeah. Who are you really, man? So yeah, man.
Who are we really? Real and authentic. Ain't nothing like us, just so you know. Alright?
Man, you know what I mean? So this is the part of the episode y'all know from season 1. We really didn't get into it on the first episode, part 1, where we get, you know who is the guest really, you know what I mean? You know, so what are some things about you? I'm gonna get into a couple questions about you that people don't know.
That they don't know. What are the things that that's why I say misunderstood. So when we was living in Harlem, I used to have an impulse temper. I react on impulse. So my mother and I was blessed that my parents was involved, and they had me work on that and talk with a couple of people, and I got this rule that helps me, and that's what I with my youth that I work with, like a 10-second rule to what I'm saying, take a deep breath, move. So that's why when I was coming up, y'all always see I was quiet, I always stood to myself. Because I didn't know how to, communicate without, anger and stuff like that. But then when I got into boxing, it helped me communicate more, it helped me be a lot more outgoing. And then when my sister passed, it was like I got her personality. Because my brother and my sister, man, they personality, my brother Darryl, he get along with everybody, can talk. So when she passed, I felt like her personality, and that's what I said, God in the universe, because I feel like, I'm keeping her spirit alive with good energy and just, helping people to be the best version of themselves. So, yeah, but that's one of the things.
Okay, so what is one thing that you feel kind of plagued you from really, I wouldn't say a demon, but something that is, that you have a problem with getting over the hump with? Maybe that's a mental block, or something maybe dealing with family where it just holds you down. Sometimes you gotta pull yourself out, because we all have something that whether that's a loved one, a past relationship or something, or anything.
That what?
That you feel that sometimes, I wouldn't say hold you back, but sometimes you tend to focus on, not lose focus, but shift your focus a little bit on that sometimes. Maybe that's the loss of the loved ones back here, or something like that. I know that motivates you, but
yes. My dad passed away. That kind of like, I had to really stand still for a minute, because we talk like every day. If I had something to talk about, I'd call him, and he'll talk. That was like my voice of reasons. When I'm feeling a certain way, or I'm angry, his wisdom, I was always, absorbing it. So when he passed, it was like, sometimes I feel like I gotta take a moment, because I don't got nobody to talk to, like my dad, where, hey, should I do this? And he was always supportive. Now, I don't just, jump on stuff. I gotta sit back, and I feel like they hold me back sometimes, because I got so much that I wanna do in the community and in life, but I be feeling like, my dad is not there to talk to physically. So I gotta try to talk to him mentally through God and all that. And I see signs too. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I say God and the universe is real. And I see like certain signs, like, you know what I'm saying, talking through me, like through spirits and stuff like that. It's not like no ghosts or nothing like that.
Yeah.
No crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like the energy. Like I see, like, if I'm thinking about him, like a Knicks commercial will come up, you know what I'm saying? Because his favorite team was the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Or his favorite color was black. Thinking about something, then all of a sudden, I'm like, man, I should do it this way. And then boom, like, you know what I'm saying? Something will pop up, like, that remind me of him. And I'm like, boom. You know, it's like, I feel like that's his way of communicating. Same thing like with my sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we took the kids to jump, she got a tattoo of the Infinity. Now, you know, I was just like, Dad, you know, I was thinking to myself, you know, man, my sister was good, and, you know, we helping these kids. And boom, I turned and I seen like an infinity sign. So it was like she was talking to me, telling me, you know what I'm saying, she's proud of me and stuff like that. So yeah, so but I do be like, sometimes I be hesitant with before, because when I'm on go mode, I go. Like, if I got an idea, boom. And people, you gotta calm, you need to, I'm like, nah, because when I feel it, I go. But then, when my pops was alive, you know, when we talk, I used to do that a lot more. But since he passed, it's only been like a year, I kind of like holding myself back and like, you know, talking to, you know, my team and, you know, trying to listen a little bit more.
So we got a couple more, you know what I mean? So since we're talking about family, besides your mother, because we know she's
The Rock, my mom's is strong.
Yeah, who besides her, who is the next in command that is the Rock of the family? Is it you because you're the oldest?
Yes.
Is it your sister?
No, I'm the oldest. So
Yeah.
Yes, that was from when I was
I'm
the oldest. Yes, the oldest. So when my brother did something wrong, I got in trouble. They still make jokes to this day. My sister did something wrong, I got in trouble. I'm the oldest. So, and that's how I was raised. That's how, you know what I'm saying? So I made sure my family's protected. Nobody, you know what I'm saying, is correct. So I was raised that way from my mother, my aunts, my uncle. I'm the oldest, so it's definitely me.
5 years from now, what do you see yourself?
5 years from now, God willing, successful, new building.
Big up building, baby.
That we working with a team. They're gonna be hearing a lot about us. FYI, Flourish Youth Initiative. And we big on empower in our youth, the future leaders and bosses, with a holistic wraparound service. And I'm telling you right now, you ain't seen nothing yet. I'm trying to tell you. You ain't seen nothing yet.
So before we get out of here, man, I got two questions. It's like one. The first one is, what's one fight you never got to see that you wish you would have got to see? A kid, now, doesn't matter era.
I wish I would have saw that Pacquiao and Mayweather fight.
Which one?
The first one, the live. I'm talking about see it live.
Oh, I mean a fight that didn't happen, that never happened, that you was like, damn, I wish this person would have fought this person, but they never got to fight.
That's a good one. Who did I wish?
Because, you know, we all got, you know, that, you know, it was like, oh, man.
I wish these two fought. I wish that two fought. That's a good question. Who do I wish that never fought each other? I mean, that wanted to see them fight and they never fought each other. That's a good one, because seemed like everybody be ducking each other. So it's like a whole, but I do want to see, honestly, I would like to see Shakur and Keyshawn Davis. I like to see that one. Just because, I'm telling you,
I cannot wait to talk about to you.
Yeah.
Because Shakur, I'm just not a believer. You know what I mean? I feel like Shakur's a great fighter. I just don't know.
It's a technique.
I just don't know if that can translate to these different type of unorthodox fighters and even a conventional fighter. You know what I mean? I just think he hasn't seen real competition. I wouldn't say real competition. like Tank, like Keyshawn. Like, you know, like who I would think is like,
I want to see them too, but who's the one that I wish?
Me personally, I wish I would seen like Floyd or Tank or maybe.
Oh yes,
Mayweather. I mean, not Mayweather.
Mayweather and Paul Williams.
Oh, Paul Williams.
Yes, 147, 6'2", southpaw. Look him up. Mayweather was ducking him. Yes, ducking. I'm telling you again. I give him credit on how he MacGyvered his way around, but this dude was 147 pounds southpaw, and he got into a bike accident, and he ended up, you know what I'm saying, not able to box again. Look up Paul Williams, because he was supposed to fight Mayweather, and he was at 147, and that fight never happened. That was a good one. Who's another one that was supposed to fight and they didn't fight? I'm trying to think.
Or who you thought should? You know what I mean? Like, damn. Oh, I wish I would have seen these two. Like, you know, I don't know, like Muhammad. I mean, Muhammad Ali fought a lot.
He fought. That's what I'm saying.
But I mean, it didn't have to be that era. It could be Muhammad Ali against somebody in the next era. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna say Roy Jones because Muhammad Ali too big than him. But a lot of people say Tyson, but I just don't know if that would have been a fair match. Him and Muhammad, because Muhammad was so tall, he just, I don't know, you get up in, I don't know, because, you know, Frazier, you know, he was a little shorter, so he got up in there, and, you know, he had one real good punch.
Right.
But yeah, so, you know.
I'm trying to think, that's a good question, because, like I said, everybody just be, I don't know, like, the fighters today don't really like I really want to see him fight.
Yeah.
Like back in the day. Like Tank, I want to see Tank fight. Terrence Crawford, I want to see him fight. Like, and as far as now, like who's it? Bevu and Arthur, they need to fight. Like, come on, stop all this waiting, all this politics, man. Let the best fight the best, man. So I really don't, but that one in particular I remember is because Paul Williams at the time was on a winning streak, and his name was coming up, and it never happened because he got into that accident. Yeah, and another fighter we probably never heard of, but I think Mayweather would have beat him. Acelino Freitas. They call him Popo. He had power in both hands. And him and Mayweather, I think, was supposed to fight at like 130. 135. Like that was another. See, this is like boxers, fighters that, you know what I'm saying? Like, we want to see these two fighters fight each other. Like Laura, for example. Not too many people know about the Cuban kid, Laura. Man, this kid is a beast. Matter of fact, he beat Canelo when they fought, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Canelo, man, you know. Well, all right, so before we head out, so what do you think about women's boxing, Clarissa Shields?
Love it.
Love it.
I wanna try to get Clarissa Shields. If you're listening, come out here, because I got some young ladies that you can motivate. Come out here to VA.
Bring Pat.
Yeah, you can bring Pat.
Bring Pat.
Yeah, I would love to bring Clarissa Shields out here with Jessica with her sports, so she get them young ladies. Cause I got some young ladies that's coming up too.
Yeah,
I'd love to get Clarissa Shields out here. Even Layla Ali out here, man. Women boxing is, because they more like technique, you know what I'm saying? Like with us, we, you know, rely on power, speed and all that, but the women, even in basketball, they're more with the fundamentals. That's why, I always support women's sports, and I watch the women athletes because they big on the fundamentals and stuff like that. So yeah. And we got a lot of stuff. I'm telling y'all, stay tuned.
Stay tuned, man.
We got a lot. Charlottesville, Fluvanna, All Central, VA, Stanton, Waynesboro, Roanoke. We got a lot of stuff that we're about to do. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm on go mode. So,
yeah, y'all know what it is, man.
Stuff we gonna do.
It's WarTime Fitness. Y'all know Harris Street, Charlottesville, Virginia. Y'all know what it is, man. Part 2. I say it again, man. Like, share, subscribe to the Who Are You Really podcast. My guy, George Rivera, WarTime Fitness Part 2. We out, man. Peace.
And like I told y'all, always number one. Bow! Hey. Playing out here, kids.